Many people have this problem of speaking English because of one major mistake they always do. That is the mistake of fear and nervousness. Dear friends, in today's video, we are going to talk about how to speak English confidently. Dear friends, you must have watched my videos where I will have spoken so many incorrect sentences, grammatically incorrect sentences, right? But I do not care. I just don't care because it is not my native language, right? If it were to be my native language, then I would have been little more conscious about it. But it is because a foreign language to me, so I can make mistake. There is no problem. I mean, it is not a big deal for me, right? Nobody is going to punish me. This is just a language through which I can communicate my ideas and my thoughts to other people. So you start speaking English. Keep your fear and nervousness aside. I'm giving you very basic and very fundamental example here. I have watched so many videos on YouTube where a tourist guide is asked by a foreigner, "Hey man, how did you learn English? Because you are an Indian." Or you might find a Frenchman asking to an Indian, "Hey, how did you come to know French language? Or how did you come to know Italian language? How did you know German language?" That the person will tell, "I have never had any formal education of French language, English language. Never I went to school, colleges. But I know it because I always observe in my place. There are so many tourists coming here, and I listen to them always, and I observe what they are saying. By observing and by listening, I have tried, and I'm just managing with whatever I have known. So, whatever you know, you start speaking. If you start speaking, then all your fear will vanish. You will see that you are able to speak English very confidently. There are so many educated people. They know English, but they will hesitate to speak it. Why? Because they think that my friends, my relatives, and some people who will be there, they will laugh at me. Nobody is going to laugh at you. Why they will laugh at you? Because they themselves do not know. Even if they know, do they know English like Britishers, like Americans? If they know, that's good, no problem. But it does not make any sense. Why it does not make any sense? Because they know it and they learned it, and they also made mistake in their past. When they were learning English, they made so many mistakes, but they never stopped speaking English. Because like you are learning a bicycle, when you were learning a bicycle in your childhood, you were falling down every now and then, but did you stop? No, you never stopped, you never quit. So today also you need to make a promise to yourself that if a tourist guide who never had a formal education of French, English, Italian language, and still he can speak, why you cannot speak English? Because you are a learned, you are an educated person. You have learned English from class 3, I mean from standard 3 to 12th standard, or till graduation. You have studied so many things in English. Why you cannot speak English? You can speak English because you have been listening, you have been writing, you have been reading this language. It is very easy for you. A person who is illiterate, he can pick up a language. Why you cannot pick up a language? That is my question. A person who never knows about Telugu language, but when he goes to Andhra Pradesh, when he remains there for 1 year, because he has to live there for 1 year for his work. He will pick up Telugu language. Why you cannot pick up English? What is the problem with you? The problem is that you are not interested to learn the language. This is one reason. You are very much afraid of speaking English because you might make mistake. You should be perfect. No one is perfect in this world. If anyone is perfect, then that is God. If you are an atheist, then there is no one is perfect. You will not consider even God. Forget about perfection. You just speak English. Okay, if a person who never knows any language, if he can speak, for example, I am from Odisha. I have observed this, that from my state there are so many people going to Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, right, Mumbai, and they learn Marathi, they learn Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu, all these language they learn, and they come back and they speak very confidently. But they, most of them are, uh, I mean, illiterate, or most of them are educated but not that educated. If they were to be so educated, then they would have learned it very fast, which is not a barrier. But I'm not demeaning, or I'm not criticizing or devaluing someone, telling them illiterate. But my point is that even a person who doesn't who is not able to read and write can learn a new language. Why you cannot? It is because of your fear, because of your nervousness, shyness, and your lack of interest. And you always think that someone will find fault in your language. That is the great mistake. If you can remove this barrier, if you can remove this psychological impediment that is stopping you, once you eliminate it, you will start to speak English. No one is going to stop you. You just practice for 3 months, 6 months. Watch videos watch English videos. I am from Odisha. I never knew Hindi, but from my childhood I have watched so many Hindi movies. Now I can speak Hindi. I can understand it. Similarly, if you do not know English, watch any English program, English movie. Always you watch it and you will learn many expressions. You will start speaking English like I learned how to speak Hindi. It is not a big deal. It is only your fear, your nervousness, or your shyness. Remove all these things that is blocking you to go further, to speak language like confidently. I have seen so many people speaking incorrect English but very confidently. You can also speak English. Only thing is that you need to remove all these barriers. Okay, once you have get rid of all this fear, nervousness, shyness, you will realize that in 6 months to 1 year, I can confidently say it, that you will be speaking English. Whether it is broken English or spoken English, it does not matter. You will speak English because English is not your native language. So you don't have to worry whether you make mistake or not. Foreigners come to India, they are not hesitating to speak Hindi, broken Hindi. Do you judge them? You do not judge them. Oh, he is speaking very poor Hindi. No, you do not judge them. You try to cooperate. You try to help them. Similarly, when you are trying to speak English, foolish people will laugh at you, and those who are literate people, they will help you. Okay, so let's have this confidence, and you will see that you will be speaking English in just 6 to 1 year. So thank you for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, then subscribe to my channel, because I will be delivering such powerful topics before all of you. Once again, thank you and bye.